Welcome to From the Pastor's Kitchen, where I get to share with you two of my greatest passions, my love for Christ and cooking. Today I happen to be in my sister-in-law's kitchen, and we are going to share with you her famous lemon pound cake. And I tell you, it's awesome. And so I'm going to share with you the ingredients. We got 4 sticks of butter. We're going to mix those together, blend that very well. That's the key to the cake, is blending that butter. Then add the sugar to it. I think it's 3 cups of sugar, 6 eggs, 4 cups of flour. We're gonna make some buttermilk. I want you to have this experience with me. We've taken the juice from the lemon and we're gonna put it in milk. Sometimes you gotta take what you have and make it work. In our mother's kitchen years ago, we didn't go out to the store and just buy anything. We took what we had in the cabinets and the cupboards, pulled it out the pantry, and just made it work. And so we're gonna add the lemon juice to the milk to make it buttermilk. Well, either you can substitute and put vinegar in there. It's your choice. But since we are making a lemon pound cake today, that's what we're gonna do. So let me share with you now. Let's get started. We're gonna whip this butter. We got 4 sticks of butter in the mixer. We're gonna start it up. We're gonna go ahead while we're doing that. Add the lemon's juice to the milk. Stir that in. That's your buttermilk, everybody. All right. And so we're gonna let give you a closer look. Okay, you can add it now. We're gonna add the sugar in. Turn it to the other side for me. Yeah, on the other side. Yeah, there we go. Look at there. Look at there. That's a beauty, y'all. You gotta let your butter sit at room temperature. You see how it whips it right up? When you let the butter sit at room temperature. That's the 3 cups of sugar that's in there. How long do you let it blend?
Usually about 10 minutes.
About 10 minutes. That's exactly what I do. We let it this whip and blend for 10. I do 10 to 12 minutes, somewhere in there. That's when you get the best cakes, okay? We'll be right back, y'all. Hey, P-Fam. Hey, the cake is blended already. Very well, really whipped up. I'm going to give you a better view of it right now. There we go. We cracked the eggs. There's 6 eggs that we're adding to the cake. And we're ready to get started now, so you can follow along with us. One egg at a time. Let it blend a little. 1 egg at a time. Put it in on the other side for me. I'm used to accustomed because you're right-handed. I want to give you a full view of it. 1 egg at a time. Take your time with the cake. If you love good food, take your time with it. Take your time with cooking. The outcome will be so awesome. 1 egg at a time. Blend it all in there. You can see it. You can see the difference in it. That's the 5th egg. There we go with the 6th egg. Okay? Get around the edges.
Be careful that you don't get your spatula
Caught up in there.
in there.
Okay, you want to let it blend a little bit. We're going to get ready to add the cake flour and the vanilla flavor. We got vanilla flavor because it's a lemon pound cake. We got pure lemon flavor and vanilla flavor. So we're going to add probably about a tablespoon of both of them in there. That's the lemon. Now we're adding in the vanilla. Oh, it just smells so good. When it's pure, you really smell it. I remember years ago in the kitchen with my mother, I said, oh, let me taste that right about now, before we even start adding the flour in, because the flavor was so enhanced and you can smell it in the room.
I just added some the grated lemon rind.
Okay. That was about a teaspoonful of grated lemon rind with it.
And
Okay.
some lemon flavor.
Yes.
This is what I forgot. The salt and baking powder.
We're going to put in a pinch of salt in there and some baking soda. About a teaspoon or a tablespoon of baking soda.
No, I could do an 1/8.
An eighth. Yes, I was wondering, got it. An 1/8 of baking soda. In the cake flour. We're going to add that to the cake flour. And a pinch of salt. Mm-hmm. Gotcha. I do it the same.
Like a half a teaspoon or something.
Okay. So we got the salt. We added the salt and the baking soda to the dry mixture. That's what you want to do, and mix that all in together. The last thing we'll have to do to the cake is add in the dry mixture. And we'll do a little at a time.
And I always start with flour
Okay.
and end with flour.
Okay. Start with flour and end with flour.
And don't put too much because it will go.
Right. And we do a little at a time. So this is like a half a cup that we're adding in at a time. While it's still blending. See how it's blending so well? Gonna add in the buttermilk now.
See, it's really curved now.
Mm-hmm. Flour. This is cake flour, by the way. Swan down cake flour mix. Use the cake flour mix of your choice. This is what we really like. Buttermilk. Substitute. Flour, milk. Flour, milk.
Flour.
But you're going to end with flour. We're almost there. The oven is preheated at 350 degrees. That's the last of the buttermilk. And we're coming on with the last of the cake flour. There we go, everybody. We're just going to blend this all together and prepare to go into the cake pan. Now I want to show you the cake pan. Your choice of how you want to do it. Sometimes I spray it with Joy, the cake pan. But today we use Crisco. I line the pan with Crisco. And then this is just an old-fashioned tip that I always use, and my sister-in-law does the same. Then we take a little bit of flour and put around it too to make sure that it lifts up, the cake lifts up out of the pan. Just wanted to give you some tips on how to do it. You can use the spray that you like to, of your choice, to put on there. I use Joy, or you can put Crisco on it or oil, but make sure you put a little flour on there too. All right, there we go.
There you go.
We're ready to take this cake out, you all, and put it in the pan. Look at it. That's a beauty right there.
Don't have nothing to waste.
Okay, all right. We're going to add it to the pan. We'll show you that. Then we're going to put it once again in the preheated oven at 350 degrees for approximately
an hour and 15 minutes.
All right. Hey, I've been talking about my sister-in-law, so I wanted y'all to take a glimpse of her as she's adding this cake to the pan here. She's such a sweetheart. There we go.
And then I just make sure all
And you want to put it around the cake so it's in there evenly.
and get down in the bottom.
Get down in there. I'll provide you with the recipe and all the ingredients.
I ain't like the cooking shows. I'm getting every ounce of my cake and my butter. And then I finish this bowl, it's gonna be clean.
She's gonna clean that bowl out, y'all. I want y'all to know that. All right, we're putting the cake in the oven now. Hour and 15 minutes.
Oh yeah.
We'll be back in an hour and 15 minutes. Hey P fam, my word for the day is share. You know, you hear this old cliche, or it's something that's really said so commonly. Sharing is caring. It really is. But I think sharing is more about love. How Christ shared himself with us. How we should share ourselves with one another. The Bible says, love your brother as yourself. Oh my God. We are compelled to go out into the highways. We are compelled to feed the hungry, provide shelter for those that are homeless, go into the hospitals. We've been called to go into the prisons. That's a sharing of ourselves. We share of ourselves and also in our finances as we're giving to ministries, as we're giving to nonprofits, as we're giving to someone else that is less fortunate. So remember the value of sharing and how important it is for us to continue in that vein, in this walk, as Christ has shared himself with us. So my word is share. Please make sure that you have shared yourself or shared something that is of value with someone else. And it doesn't have to be someone that you love. It could be about someone else that is less fortunate than you. Okay, P fam, it's time to take this cake out. It's been about an hour and about 20 minutes. We just wanted to make sure it was ready. Isn't that beautiful? Wow. Now we're going to need the cake to sit for a little bit. You let it rest for a little bit before we take it out. Hey P fam, I'm back for the final presentation. It's time to cut this lemon pound cake. So come and go with me on this journey. Here we go. Ooh, take a look at it. Beautiful. So I want you to share the experience with me of tasting it. Here it is, lemon pound cake. Lord, I thank you. And I'm telling you, light, fluffy, not too sweet, but the hint of the lemon is all through it because we put the lemon juice in the milk to make buttermilk. Once again, you can do that with lemon juice or you can do that with vinegar. I prefer the lemon juice. My God, especially if you're making a lemon cake. Here we go one more time. Crunchy around the edges too. Remember to like, share, subscribe. The recipe will be provided for you. You don't want to miss this for a holiday special or a birthday. Anyone that's into pound cakes, it is absolutely phenomenal. Once again, like, share, subscribe. Until next week.